I don't want that name. Anyway, hi everyone. Sorry about yesterday. Sorry about today. Actually, sorry about like 1 week. I have no idea what I can do, to be fair. But yeah, whatever. This is a build idea that I have for a while actually, but I've never actually made it. Which is... Oh, I can't even buy it. Which is IED based Paladin. I'm gonna actually get everything for this. Give me a moment. Doopy doopy. I don't need to go too much, but I just want to have fun with this build. I'm not very willing to farm with this build, so I'm gonna do it just that way. Paladin. Those are not Paladin. Are you Paladin one? Nope. No. IED version. Which one's IED version, Sleep? Neither is IED version. I don't know why. May need to do something about those. Just making sure none of them are unlocking. Uh-oh. This is what means to dupe everything. You have everything you need. So what I want to make a battle axe based body mini paladin. This is one of the weirder builds that I've never made before, but well, I feel like it makes some sensible sense, you know. Fortifier does get lower damage with consecration, right? Yeah, so 1 point, 1 point, max Lionheart. Colosseum is whatever, doesn't really matter. Might max the Retaliate. I probably max the Spark of Hope because why not? Melee Devotion, Veneration of Justice. Yeah, that sounds about right. This is something I just wanted to make for once. A lot of things are, but you know, just a shitty idea. Ellen? Actually, I'm gonna just get full sets, I guess. I can do it, right? What do I do on the fire IED build? Full strength, right? Battle axe. I'll put that later, actually. At least not now. Okay, missed. Did I not bring the 406 or did I not eat the 406? Sounds about right.
I will cleanse this wilderness.
We have to use the battle axe, so that's that. Meaning, we don't really have much choice over... I should have probably done differently, to be honest. I didn't need Pax Mystic either. Whatever. Since IED weapon is used, I will not have any issue. Also, Stamina Shrine is not necessary at all. And I have a full strength with 400 Signet. There is no way I'm gonna have any trouble killing anything for a while. Just didn't get hit. I don't know, it's 95% or something else. Also, Retaliate is like a novice attack pretty much. It's really weak to be completely honest, but... This is just one of the builds I wanted to try for a while. If you want to go for fire damage as the, you know, 40 millipaladin, you have like two paths. One is to use the... I mean, one and main is to use the Adjudicator and then just put as much skill as possible. But the other one is to use this. Use the weapon that has it. I'm not sure about Apex, but that's just Rifle Reach, right? Then this is Dragon Ball, Nama, Annihilation, Dragon Breath. Might get the Dragon's Breath to get the debuff, because that's like 60% I can easily get. So might go for that. Not very much is necessary. Thank you for the one socket. L.
Hi, good day.
I can't.
Honestly, rather annoying. But sure. Is there a Ring of Rehab or something? I mean, I should have it somewhere, but... I don't know where it is, to be honest. Hagman Survivor. I'm not sure what I want to use, to be honest. I want as much innate elemental damage scaling as possible, I'm sure. Lionheart will give innate elemental damage, and I think that's like max level 30 eventually. But I could be wrong. I don't usually run this build whatsoever. Oh, time warp is so nice. Sure. I do not believe that I want to get any more point down 1 into the Divine Judgment because I don't need it, quite frankly. I might do the... By the way, it Today's a chilling day. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I don't really care what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just do whatever I feel like I'm doing. How does this work again? I don't remember. Like, I might do just random farming of some kind, like, you know, labyrinth maybe. I might do some random hardcore stuff. I might do the, you know, innate elemental buff. Today's just for the off day, I guess. I don't know. I wish we have some kind of something like Mamonax, but so innate elemental damage weapon is very limited. There's like 3 or 4, honestly. Like, a lot of gears are rather build specific. Like, there's like 2 fire innate elemental damage weapon I can't even access, which is a Mamonax, Barbarian Axe, and I should probably get 1 point into Divine Judgment. It's not high on priority, but it's still better WPD against single target. That's Tony.
Maybe Akara
I-
is the mystery of these stones.
Yeah, I didn't talk to Akara.
Good day.
I didn't know there was a conversation to be had. I talked to Akara!
Yes.
Wait, I didn't get the thing, did I? Whatever. That's the only thing I can think of.
Bristles with magic.
I really didn't know there was a comment over that. Fox is not necessary if you have the time warp. You know, some number of enemies. Nice to have. I'm gonna go for some attack speed, to be honest. Really do not have anything else to put point anyways. $400 Signet with IED weapon just carries everything, right? It's like a Side Storm with 400 Signet or something akin to it. I'm gonna go for the max Fortifier and max Lionheart into the Battle Axe based. And all stats probably goes to the strength more or less. Maybe some to the hit some basic attack rating if it is necessary. But well, you don't really need much, so it's just a stats based scaling and 400 Signet at the early game is just so OP.
Even the light cannot pierce this gloom.
I will not take that, and then Lionheart at the level 20. Because why not? That's like midi lock. Okay, that actually allows something to be used. Current life out as a... okay. I think it's base state. Yeah, some vitality will calm us that, I guess. We don't have access to the mob like a super beast, unfortunately. And if I use this, they're gonna melt.
This will help the sisters turn the tide against evil. This is no place for a warrior to die.
I'm getting a high number, partially because I don't want to put the low point into the retaliate, both mana cost and like such a minor damage increase. Partially because, well, I want the caster speed to just keep teleporting. Those two reasons, then yeah, you're gonna put max pretty much. Usually you're gonna go for like 60 points into it, more or less. Like 60 movement speed is like the reason the max go for those. Might go higher, kind of depends. At the level 20, I'm gonna go for that. And the Colosseum is not very good for us because we don't care about the enemy physical resistances. It's a cast anyway, so it's not really that great in the grand scheme of things, but... Since this is fire-based, strength-based scaling, and then innate fire damage build, we can use couple of the weapon that we usually never use. Such as the gear, I guess. Which is the fun part. It's always fun to use something that you don't use ever. I should probably get some armor right here.
Oh, what you need?
Might go for deep in with this. Let's see if she has the shield. No. We have a time warp, so time warp is actually or the essence of time charm, which gives a time warp. But yeah, it's the same thing, I guess. Time warp comes from beating the last boss of this mod, so. I beat that guy fair and square. Only thing I did do is just dupe the thing. Dupe the Chiget essentially. Because I don't want to farm the same place for 120 hours or something like that. And trust me, that place was awful. Like, I don't mind farming past Dimbit necessarily. It's just that the farming for the 20 hours, 30 hours, just because you can't beat a single boss feels dumb. Anyways, this is gonna be a fire IED, so Battle Axe is gonna be my weapon. I don't think I'm gonna change that ever. I'm not gonna use Crystal Sword. I doubt Crystal Sword is that clever anyways, but... Actually, I can use Aspect. That's a fair point, I didn't notice that. Brian Heart is there, so we get the innate elemental damage bonus. We don't really get too much in terms of that, so... That's that, but... I might actually have to use some kind of old skill like Chelbim. Yeah, Chelbim sounds nice, I might use that. It needs some skill level, so... Kinda annoying to hit that point, but... Chelbim makes so much sense, so... You can start to see like how damage is starting to be low. And remember, I'm having like such a good gears. I should not have any issue. Yet I kinda do. Although I didn't get the good TU to be fair. I guess that's fair point. What's the innate fire damage weapon actually? Battle Axe, Barbarian one hand, bow, dagger, crossbow. Yeah, only Battle Axe. Is there anything else that has innate fire? Like anything? No, doesn't seem like it. God, time warp is so nice. It's insane. I mean, it's a reward for beating the last boss of the game, so it's always nice. And it must be nice. I like the fact that last boss, you beat the last boss of the game, and then you can make... Oh, you have a easier time leveling new character. While also having more survivability to top it off. I really love that fact. Elementary Wisdom is usable. If I go for Incarnation, I can get the Dragon's Breath later, which I'm gonna take now. Sion shouldn't matter, right? It used to matter, but it's not anymore. Apex Predator is Life Reach, so I don't care. And we're gonna go for that. Other thing I can do is level the innate elemental barb or just farm for the gear at the labyrinth, I guess. Cause after all, I do not have too much items anymore. And I have a very good lab farmer. Remember, time warp is good. Good luck finding one. And now it's Lionheart. Oh, should I go for Folly? I'm gonna make both, I guess. There's a short sword which gives the Folly Fire skill level. There's a battle axe which gives the innate fire damage. I wanna go for the both, so. It doesn't scale only innate elemental damage and base defense. Defense scales, physical damage scale, innate elemental damage scales. This is completely unrelated, right? And also their course. I've never used the 40 short sword before, so I'm kind of curious. Retaliate is really weak, and by that I mean... Yeah. No. I'm not even sure what weapon I want to use in terms of this, yeah. Okay, I love enemies. And by that I mean a lot of enemies. After enemy density directly correlates to the experience, so not bad thing. I would have appreciated it if I could get something more, but... Yeah, damage is low. I don't have to bother about Mago Rayo. Although I'm fine with killing 10 enemies. So weak. I might want some kind of a slow added on top. I don't know. To be fair, not only 40 melee, but pretty much all of the paladin build are annoying to level. Again, paladin just doesn't have a good leveling build. Like, 40 melee is probably fastest, and even then it's not fast at all. Especially without the gear, but even with a lot of things, I still do believe that's one of the slowest. Thankfully, not like crazy annoying, but okay, let's be honest, it's crazy annoying. It's actually one of the slowest character. Assassin may have the harder time because Assassin's also worse, but it's just bot, man. Yeah, getting some experience back very quick is always nice. I'm not sure what's my objection in terms of the gear. That's a different item. In fact, I'm not trying to even get the item. How are there so many enemies? Because those are revived, I guess. I wanted a quick experience and then they gave me, so I'm happy with that. Crow bypass tempo. Not much is in there, so I'm gonna pretty much ignore it. Wow, it didn't die in like 5 hits, that's insane. I don't know what skill I want to use. I guess I have to use something like Shell Beam. That's very a big option for us. I didn't need to even do that.
Can never be extinguished by evil.
No, I don't care about you. Now I can fight more enemies. This place is decently dense in terms of enemies, like look at this. And if you can mine those guys, yeah, it's really decent. For the time being, you have to spend to go there to like kill enemies, yeah, this is really good place. My go-to for the normal leveling. This session I have time warp, so I can go wherever I want to go, which includes some side areas where experience is dense, which really helps, but okay, because this is a softcore character, I have so much items to use, which includes so much arcane crystal to make things work. And I'm so happy with it. Crystal Sword's 100% meant for us, I'm sure. It's just weird that I have to use Crystal Sword, whatever. Like, why Crystal Sword? Why? So there's 2 items I can think of that I want to make. So let's make a couple of them first. Which is tier 2 battle axe. Do I have money? Yeah, I don't. I definitely don't have a good money. You win, I'm gonna farm a bit money. Actually, I should have been to the different place. Tantrum 23, Trush. That's very trashy. Oh yeah, that's the innate element of build 1. I might keep that Tangeric Helm, to be honest. That's not as bad. Doesn't have experience on top, but that's 100% fine. Fire spell damage. Is there any build that uses fire spell damage that doesn't need Pierce? I would much rather go for lab. I kind of want to have fun at the lab. It's not great, but you know, not the complete trash, so. At least the skill, spell damage, and lightning pierce. On top of that, some level O attributes and max resistances. You know, it's called decent. Not amazing, not bad either.
What do you need?
Yeah, I need some money to buy the tiered uniques, so give me a moment. That should be enough money.
Not here.
Love time. Tier 9 stone. Why did it not place? Oh no, I can't fight against this Phobos, at least safely. I can do that. I've done that before, but not great to do it there. I know farming for a while will give me something good, so that's at least that. High threat, it could be in the Abyssal Shrine, obviously, or it could be Anomaly. Whichever it is, I'm not too worried about it. There is Phobos, and I really am not confident with Phobos. With current gear, because I forgot to bring something important. Anomaly. The searing heat roundabout. Well, not too great, but whatever. True problem is Phobos. Yeah. I didn't have the offhand gear, so I couldn't probably do it anyways. How much money did I get? Is this enough? None? How did it none? Unless it's like 400. Okay. Ready for the fight. Right there. He's called Garbat. Garbat will cast a low fire damage field. But well, if you have enough damage, I don't have to bother about Garbat ever. Because Garbat will die on his own. Garbat. While I am killing everything else. But he couldn't chase fast enough, I guess, so. Yeah, T10. I don't think any of them was worth anything. I don't know why I put that deep. I should have placed it on the intersection, where it can shoot a low target instead of me or the wall. Okay, I started to get some money. Hopefully I can buy the next thing. What's that? No. Okay, Malphite. Okay, Malphite itself is fine. What's not fine is the fact that the Edream is not chasing us. All four of them is there, so I'm gonna just bring it out of the way. Last thing I want while fighting anything is just them. I'm gonna just load them completely out. They'll use something called Death Strike, I believe, which will pretty much kills you if you are standing on top. I have some, you know, leeway as this character, but that still doesn't mean anything. Second Titan. I'd want a low item, but honestly, Viva is fine. I'm here for money too. Love is fun though. It requires a lot to be able to do love and have a fun with it, but love is fun to do once you reach the point. It drops a lot of items, it drops like I guess I have to place one more. Or he didn't actually. Anyways, it drops quite a lot of items, like... well, a lot. It drops UMO. Yeah, poison res is low, but everything else is fine. It drops UMO, it drops a lot of uniques and sets. Monster density is high. It is one of the toughest contests, and the difficulty is definitely there because of that. I think I have enough money to buy everything I want. So, I want to get the IED based items, right? Also, is the sound there? What's the stone pick roll again? That's not that. Max 4%. Please go up to 15. It's so bad that I'm not gonna bother. Unless it's like really perfect. I kinda don't wanna do that. Keep 10 being 10. So what do I need again?
Can I help you?
Something like 8 is fine.
What are your needs?
Short sword? Tier 2, tier 2, tier 2 short sword. Tier 2 battle axe, tier 2 short sword. What is the good skill? We kinda need all skill because retaliate is not gonna kill anything for late game, but that kinda can wait, right? I'm gonna say Wildcat just because why not? It's just too good, man. Wildcat's like almost unbeatable king. Helm is like great helm. I can use something that I never use, is the pump pad, so that's a great helm. You know, not measure build, then you can use so many weird stuff that you never ever use. Just fine. Shield, I have no idea. But that's gonna be coupled with the... probably some kind of paladin shield. Plated belt, yeah. Plated belt gives the fire damage and attack speed. Also zero fire on melee attack apparently. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure about the glove to be honest. Whatever is fine, but if I have to pick, then vice grip. Because why not? Light planted. Light gauntlet. Boots should be... I'd say chain boots is fine. I have enough stats, so I don't need to bother about that. I have more than enough arcane crystals. I will never have an issue. What about Paladin Helm and Shield, actually? Not Paladin Helm, Paladin Shield. That's best sell. Flame Front on melee attack sucks. Life for melee attack is so nice though. But it's a normal damage. Attack speed, spell damage, absorb. So nice, yet so little. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother about the shield. Anyways, that's done. 2 piece. 3 piece. 4, 5. Yeah, I have both. I need both. I don't have belt, I don't have a short sword and armor. Short sword I can buy and then just make it up tier, I guess. Can I get like tier 1 plate belt or something? I'm just waiting for the belt now. Can I buy it like right here?
Good evening.
Nah. I just want the plated belt now. Tier 1 is fine. I have as many arcane crystal as it takes to level up items. I don't know how many I need. Or how many I want. Buy script. Workout. Battle axe. Tier 2 short sword. Which gives the vital fortifier. That should be everything, right? Oh yeah, I have to get the up tier on that. Yeah. Oh. Resistance cursed, so I need to get more than that. I can't even wear armor yet. Hope that damage is decent. I have no idea, to be honest. Don't even have Elrune there. That's surprising to me. Okay. Yay. Which direction? No, no, no. Top right. Well, significantly slower, that's significantly more damage. Sounds about right. We can get like 100 PS if we want to. That's a good part of this. Bad part is, well, we need a love point for that.
Rest in peace, tortured soul.
Direction? Square. I don't believe that the folly... Okay, why do I not have it here? Yeah, it's anywhere close to be good damage. There's no way that that's low, man. I know that much. There's no way that's that low. It's 200 axe. I have 400 stats. It's innate elemental damage weapon. There's no way that's weak. I'm not sure which is better to put point into now. How much is the damage of the fortifier? It's simpler. I'm not gonna even bother doing much about that yet. Jolene,
Greetings. Good day.
Mischief. What's the dark speed and how much I'm gonna need? You know what? I don't care. I'm gonna find that out, and then we have so much attack speed gear anyways. It doesn't matter. I can start bothering about that after tier 4. Might do a couple of the early Act 4 or potentially even Chaos Sanctuary a bit more than usual. I need some extra experience for the later part as I use time warp, and then we have so much item we don't really need too much about.
Perhaps I could trade this for
Why did I open the portal? Usually, I think I just do the Act 5 or the around the Bloodstone Keep a few times more. Cause that place is way denser than a lot of other places. Hi, Lion Blood. No. I have to go back. Being Paladin is nice. Should I use Chelvin? No, Fire IED means I don't even have a choice of using the Paladin Shield at all. So I can't use the help of the Paladin Shield that has Chelvin. Also, now I think about it, I can definitely tell that the Chelvin is there because you will struggle otherwise in terms of the clear. So they have to add that. That should be on the right here, is the player. Look at the 600 damage, that's a nice number. The damage must be really high to be accountable because this is literally single, Nova high each attack. It may hit like twice and that's really it, so you will not be able to hit more than once or twice. So it's important that all of them count. Like all of them are like 10k to even 20k, 30k damage. Instead of like misery damage of like normal things. Like 10k on the Blade Storm is like extremely good. Not when you're using something like Retaliate. It's just so weak. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take 1 point into the... That's not base weapon. Base level. That's East base level. If I can get 1 more point, I can get more in the 40 shield. I can get more into the Chelvim so that I can potentially do that area. Because you have to get high enough skill level on the Chelvim to make this, make that spammable. As that normally has a cooldown otherwise. Base strength became base vitality or dexterity for that matter, but I'm saying strength because why not? Ancient armor. Was that base scaling actually? No. But even if I have that much number, I just cannot even imagine how something can be good with that clap. The reason why I did it is because I don't want to accidentally turn that in. Also, that was the wrong item. Wrong one to talk to. Then shift first. Classed. Might do just grab a stream at some point. Then again, I'm very like fast to be bored about same content, so wrong person, wrong thing to talk to. Wrong item to be obtained. Don't know what I picked up other than that. Let's see what the display is about. Top right. You know what? I have teleport. I don't need waypoint for this. At the level 40, I'm going to use the thing that gives more resist. I think I have the angel, no angel heart, the Scarab somewhere. I hope so. Might not have it. And that would make it annoying, but whatever. I don't need it. What time a newbie? One, two, three, four. If that was life on striking, I consider using it for fun. But yeah, makes no sense already.
May the Black Bolt deliver us from evil.
Attack rating bonus is there or no? Current life out does attack rating. Please get that. Level 35, 34. That should be fine actually. I'm not gonna bother about the waypoint because I don't need to. I don't need to farm the Mephisto even once. It's all about having enough either resistances. Usually resistances if you're gonna farm in the speedrun context, I think, because that's a good way to get the resistance. Otherwise you want to get the tiered unique, which is a more normal purpose. I don't know where I'm going. I'm gonna kill those guys because those guys drop decent amount of experience. Since my resist is low, I'm not gonna bother too much about killing everything. Javelin in the mall. What am I doing? Extra experience. After that extra experience, I'm gonna probably up tier my weapons or the gears, I guess. Around level 50, I should be able to wear everything up to tier 3. Most of the things are up to tier 4 actually. I'm killing extra because I need experience. Where doesn't matter, but at some point you have to actually get some experience out of farming. You can't just go for the goal, not kill anything, and then hope that the experience just catches up. This is a very weird path that I went. Yeah, around level 40, I probably consider tier 3 up tier 3. There is no gear that requires more than 700 strength, I think. At least inside of my gear plan. And especially with tier 3. I would be shocked if there is, to be honest. But sometimes, yeah, gear is extra extreme in the numbers. I know there is a javelin that requires like 1100 dex or something. I've got messed up by the... armor a few times. What's the name of the armor? Ceremonial armor a few times. The wedding dress or something like that. God, LA pointed at like, you know, he was apparently watching that and then like... he was like, oh no, don't do it on the tier 4 battle dollars. And like, I'm like... what's the battle dollars? Oh, that's a gear name, isn't it? That took a long time to realize. Tier unique. Short sword 37. Well, important thing is, I don't even have more than 1 point in it, so it doesn't get higher damage. Anyways, battle axe is 42, so no. Let's delay that then. Just get the Scrub of Death or whatever to get the resistance, and then forget about everything else. I just want extra speed and resistance to make things easier. 38 should be high enough for a while. We have to do the chaos anyways. Just when enemies a lot, I'm gonna just head out and then kill couple. That doesn't look right direction. God, so fast to level like this. I've never made fire IED best one. Usually you'd consider adjudicator one. Not really fire IED. I don't necessarily know why that's the case, but... whatever. Doesn't matter. It's gonna be annoying, yeah, but... doesn't matter really. Oh yeah, they cast Oblivion sucks. Oblivion Degrify sucks. Don't know why I call it Oblivion other than those but in the name of those guys that cast a Degrify is Oblivion Knight, so that's probably why I call it that way. But that's not the skill name. Look at that. I think 42 is also the level for the my market level. Market equipable. I won't say huge, but it's important level in a sense. Wildcats 40, Light Gauntlet is there. Great Ham 43. I need one more. Can you please die now? Thank you. I don't know why I picked the Korean. That's out of habit, I guess. Do I have 43? No yet. Wait.
Greetings.
I need the experience anyways. Yeah, let's wait. I need to just take the full advantage of experience shrine because that makes leveling faster. Or not, because I'm gonna die at this point.
Afternoon.
Something like 3 should be fine. 40. 42. 43. I'm sure Light Gauntlet and Chain Boots is fine. Actually, I'm not sure about the Lion Paw. That's Amrun. 39, okay. I didn't know about that one. Plated belt. 44. Not have enough. I'm not sure what's the next point. I guess I have to go for Incarnation and then get the Dragon's Breath. Cause 60% or so is, you know, debuff to lower the resist to 40% and then in future 60% is not really easy to get rid of. You're not gonna need it for a while, but Chaos issue is solved for this character. In that sense. Oh god. God, bringing the character up with time warp is so fast. Max Lionheart. Which gives a lot of defense, I want to say. Why is there not a lot of defense at all? Is 6,000 high at the moment? I don't think so. I'm not gonna bother about Makumi Fusion. We can get like 100 from skills alone. So our gear doesn't really need much. None of the skill is conversion, which kinda is unfortunate, but well, at least that makes no sense, so that's whatever. The amount of fire pierce we have is nice. The issue is really that we don't have a good access in terms of the both attack frame and like all skill. Single target is kinda fine with Divine Judgment. It's just the AoE clear with a Retaliate is not meant to be good. I guess I'm gonna go for 40 fire. How am I on the damage or the defense with Dragon's Blessing on? Not Dragon Blessing. Lion Heart on. That's 600%. That's 600%. Oh wait. I just realized. I'm like, something is off. I just realized, yeah, that's a buff. I was wondering why that doesn't look right. There's no way that has a 600. Yeah, that's a buff. Oops. Oopsies. Yeah, I'm not usually playing 40 midi ever, and this is 40 midi specific skill, so I forgot about that. Whoops. Blade. Around level 60, I should be able to get the all of gear up to tier 4. Again, strength is not an issue. With 400 Signet and the full strength character, strength is not an issue at all. Don't know why I opened that. Monster density started to go up, and by that I mean I can get a lot more experience through that. I'd probably take the waypoint at the... Because I duped some gears and then have all champs, I'm not gonna bother going for the... some places that doesn't really benefit me. So I have 25 points completely thrown out of the window and I was clearing decent. Okay, that makes some more sense now. Weapon physical damage you can get is nice too, but... Well, I'm not that kind of a build who uses that, so... Without 400 Signet, I can see 40 Fire being somewhat decent. Well, not really, I guess. But then again, I didn't put much point into 40 Fires. The 4 point of 40 Fire build being the, you know, it's still scaling, so you can actually let go almost everything. And it still works fine. Attack rating comes from life, so gradually it should come along. I'm not sure what I want to use as a gear towards the thing. Maybe down, maybe not. I don't know. We have no problem in attack speed, we have no problem in cast speed, thank god. That's gonna make things awkward and weird and annoying. Mana is slightly issue if I buff like too much. But that's not meant to be an issue. Damage is definitely great, although 400 Signet, we should be great. That's the whole point. Attack rating is okay, 1500 is not great, but then again, it's low enough level that it doesn't matter. As I get higher level and higher life, you're gonna get more, so that's also fine. Let's use retaliate. Level 50, I want more than level 50. Actually, I can kind of skip that, now I think about it. Yeah, I'll kind of skip that actually. I don't think I have to go through the... here twice. Both because like, you know... level reason. Like, level is gonna be 53 if I seriously try to. And also we have time warp and then we can go anywhere. It's not like it's gonna be serious issue to level at the medianxl one. I don't usually do it, but that doesn't really matter. I don't know if consecration matters, no. It's hard to tell. I believe Lion Blood is like lasts for like what, 5 minutes or something? Something like that, I think. God, I can die is so nice. As long as these are fire damage, I have like 100 PS from skills alone if I want to get that. So I'm not too worried about that too much. Although, I don't want to put too much point into Elemental Wisdom as like, that's really annoying and then kind of meaningless. Also, just like that, I have enough experience to hit 53. I'm not gonna go for Tran Nafla because I have the skill Cham already in my hand. That's what cheating means. Goodbye, Kalanda. Just 3 attacks. Might actually try for like that and hope that they land on here. Somehow I have 200 attack speed. That should be 7 frame then. Goodbye, Lista. Let's see if Fortifier is getting real damage now. This is innate was 552. This is 216. Not too much. I can see it being decent, but it's not decent yet. I'm gonna clean some inventory. I like being able to use items that I never use normally. Battle Axe, I probably have... This is first time I'm using Battle Axe, I'm very certain. Cause we never really use it, like why would we ever use it? Not even joking on that. This could literally be the first time I'm using this. Battle Axe, what's the highest plated belt? Was 52, so everything else is equipable. Oh, that's tier 3. Whoops. Everything else is okay, right? Oh yeah, because that's tier 4. That's true. I'm gonna upgrade the sword as well because this is an interesting weapon that I've never used, to be honest. So I'm curious about how this goes. 20% life stolen per hit is really garbage. Max the Fortifier, then I'm gonna put max the Dragon Breath. I think I'm gonna go for the Sparkle Pop enough to the Elemental Wisdom. Cause I really don't see a reason not to go for the Elemental Wisdom. Anyways, after this, I'm gonna actually do a couple of labs. Give me a moment, I'm gonna take water. Something nearby. God, I wish a void is accessible for us. I do not have a choice to not break the shrine. Well, corpsing is easy. If that was Lazarus, I really do not have a choice on like fight. Especially on this layout. It's always fun to do the labs, I guess. Assuming your character is strong enough to handle that. That was unlucky. I didn't notice that early enough, that's my bad. God, I need to really relearn the labs techniques. Cause there's a techniques to it. And I should quite frankly be better than this. Especially before I go to the... I mean, when I go for the actual lab moment, I'd do it better than that, for sure. Malphite. I don't know where to place Malphite at, so I'm gonna actually... push through. Sure. D6. Oh, that's a bomb shot. It's fun to be able to teleport through, I guess. I usually never do it, but well. Today's a chill day, man. And I can do whatever I want with a chill day. Whatever I want, indeed. Also, this is for the softcore safe enough. Hardcore, no way. Extra 20 seconds of walking is worth it for, you know, not getting surrounded by the hell. That looks like trash. Uh, 10% fire, nothing. Sunken Covenant, nothing. This teleport method is safe unless there's a... very safe unless either you messed up the cast and then Hydra isn't there, in which case you're just surrounded by a bunch of enemies. And or when there is an anomaly and you're surrounded. It's not a great thing either. Let's do one more. Uh, 6% lining, not great. I sometimes need to like moderate the movement speed because if I don't have the ability to cast Hydra, that really sucks. But well, 6 seconds is not a hell, so that's that at least. One of the fastest character for the love. I'm not sure if this is that fast, to be fair. Like, I feel like really confident with the ability, but at the same time, I'm not sure what's happened on that. Yeah, it's fun to do the go back to the here, honestly. What's the duration of this again? 860 seconds. Good time. Good defense. I need more resist on that. If who cares, I'm gonna just put those. Definitely not fire because I know that much. I'm not gonna need fire resistance with this gear. I know that much. Because of what I did, I have to get some more experience than usual. Which doesn't mean much, but especially because there will be this right there. One more experience, right? I'm gonna come back there later. I can do that. Colosseum is not important for us. If anything, I might take it for just movement against like something like Deimos. That's 1 pointer. That's great, but I don't need it. I wanna say I consider Veneration Justice, but no, not really. It gives the attack rating and also obviously life because of that. If you're physical, it is probably decent choice to go for, but we are not. Also, it gives the flat damage on top, which means, you know, more damage the better. I just don't care. Gotta give in the skill points.
Good day.
I'm gonna actually quickly get the...
My duty here is done.
I don't need you guys. That's wrong direction. 51, 56. I don't need much. Oh my god, I can go through that? Wasn't expecting that at all. I skipped because that's a 56 and then that's not 100% and I have the time warp, so no reason to try that there. Let's see if I have extra shrine access. No, by the looks of it. Having time warp is so nice. I'm gonna ignore everything. Because this is a 200 weapon, 7 frame maximum, which is quite frankly sucks. Does retaliate damage strength only? No, strength and dexterity. Is this? That's to the bonus to fire damage though. That's not great at all. 58. There is a gel. I'm not worried about the experience too much. Gel is very good on the experience, and I should catch up. Then after that, it's really standard procedure. There's not much you can do. And it doesn't really matter if you have the time warp or not. Catacomb definitely used to drive my experience to the bottom. I don't need to worry about that in that regard, cause I can't really do anything about it. 843 on the my normal damage and I guess Pure Fire is the way to go to me. Like, it's not gonna be, you know, as much damage, but it should be really close damage at least. Let's see the 45 damage really quick. 580. That's like 300 more. Pretty much same damage then, right? 57, 60. I need slightly more than this actually. Again, gel should fix every experience issue. I'm not worried about it. I have my experience plan. I'm not sure if this is like speedrun kind of like super optimized experience plan, but the normal leveling I have some idea. And for this I have, you know, I just do whatever I need to. This time warp, nothing is hard to fix. If it is, then you're definitely playing something wrong. I don't think I even have to bother about that, honestly.
This is no place for a warrior to die.
I don't want to put more point into retaliate. I definitely should not have done the point into the whatever the upgrade of the retaliate is. No point at all. Actually, kinda there is though. Pure Fire build is fun though. Fatal Flare is the skill in the remoted, right? That was an interesting skill, but... Do I have Apla? If I have, I should use Apla. Otherwise, well, I have Arcane Stone on stock for recent. And after level 100, cannot be frozen is nowhere close to be important anyways. Even after the 100, that is. I'm not sure what's the gear I want to use in terms of this though. We have minimum 60% pierce. We again do not have any avoid. I feel so bad. No avoid sucks, especially on the late game. Is it like impossible to survive? No, it is not. Is it fun to survive? No, it is not. I'm like, what do I have to pick up from the goblin? It's not new game, buddy. Almost maxed in terms of the fortifier. Great damage. I'm not gonna bother killing anything here. There's no WAP. There's no point trying. Actually, it might be a rare case where I would get like 1 or potentially even 2 level if I really go while killing enemies. Hi, everything.
Well
Okay, with time warp and 400 signet, this build is level like good. It actually is a good leveler. This time up, this is actually a good leveling. What? How much damage again is this? 300 to 600 damage? That's not that great. I don't need to. I have order of argumentation. I can farm with any character and they'll eventually give me that. I'm not worried about that. Oh no. I need the experience shrine. That was on here. Sure, I'm gonna just go all the way. After the max fortifier, I'm gonna get the max probably 1 point into the what's the name of that? Solar flare. That gives +1 to skill level and minus enemy attack rating. It's not very necessary, but it's nice to have for the option. And also the Dragon's Breath, which gives the minus enemy elemental resistances when I need it. Up to 60%, although you need some spell damage to use it for the mob fight. It's still a good number. I'm not gonna have any physical damage, so, and have a high PS for that is nice. Okay, this level's like crazy. What? It might be actually one of the fastest leveling experience as a paladin. And that says a lot. I've never played Fire IED, but yeah, this might be actually one of the fastest leveling experience of paladin. And the gear is complete without even you trying, to be fair. Like, you may not have the 400 signets, which means, you know, slightly lower damage on the innate elemental damage scaling. It's still like, what, 300 fire damage rolls? But everything else is wearable because you have full strength character and no gear is extreme. I'm so shocked about how good it is leveling. Because Paladin doesn't really have a good leveling character, this might be actually fastest leveling. And like, this is just not bad at all. This is just not bad at all. Next is Incarnation. Dragon's Breath. Because I need to debuff. This is just not bad at all. I need the 8-point Dragon Breath and then Max Sion. 1 point Divine Apparition, Max Dragon's Blessing. Okay, let's see the damage of this versus this. Yeah, not worse at all. Not worse at all. What's the max roll on the tier 4 actually? It is the lowest roll. Oh yeah, you can actually definitely level like this then. No problem. And it's way easier and you can actually... I guess you can't really go for full dex actually. That's not the... That's gonna make the gear equipment harsher and annoying. But you can go significant number into that as well. You can take a lot of point from what I'm using, aka Lion Blood, although I don't know why you do that much. Yeah, you can 100% get very interesting character from that. Melee locked, so we can't use too much fancies. We can't go for like ATMG or whatever, even with, you know, and also this is WPD anyways. Okay, it actually levels great. Didn't know 40 mili was a great character to level with. If you have full TU to equip with, then this is definitely okay for me. Okay, okay, like, I'm so shocked on this. Can I teleport full there? I was just curious. I don't know if it can ever drop in the teleportable distance. Doesn't seem like it. Make the puff, idiot. I guess it's like super strong cliff and then on top of the cliff they just have the nest, unfortunately. Duration 11 seconds. Radius is small because we don't have the good enemy, you know, good thingy.
Light guide.
Oops. Don't know why I tried. That was stupid of me. What's my attack speed? 283. Am I using Adjudicator, buddy? I know I'm not, but like, that number is so high. That's growing balloon. Growing balloon doesn't matter, actually. $75, 70. Experience is saying great. You have no issue. I don't have to bother about that because I have a time warp and I'm never gonna come back. I'm so shocked that this is one of the fastest leveler as a paladin with full gear. Without full gear, no way. No way. But with full TU, this might be actually fastest character. Like, I legitimately do not think like I'm 40 mili paladin is faster than this. 8 point in that. Combustion is literally that alone. I'm sure Annihilation doesn't matter. We can't even cast it anyways. So that's that. Apex Predator is life reach, so it doesn't matter. So 1 point Solar Flare makes sense because why not? It's extra skill level. And that means extra fire damage from here. Each skill is like what? 35 average? That's not bad number. I can go for Spark of Hope or Element of Wisdom. Neither works, to be honest. I'm not sure which to go. I think I'm gonna go for decent number into Element of Wisdom actually, so that I can use it as a buff. Because 1 point, then we do not have a buff at all. But the 10 point, we can actually use it as a buff. I forgot to use it. Whoops. Solar Flare duration is like 30 seconds. It's annoying, but well, +1 to skill level. Some debuff against a very strong physical attacker if I have to do it. Don't really see a reason to say no. Other than, well, annoying. I'm used to it.
This surely is the product of a twisted mind.
Where? Yes, top left. Attack rating is probably biggest issue. Very small, but well, as long as it's single target purpose, then that's fine, to be honest. Catalyst of Learning.
Rest in peace.
Actually, this might be one of the things that on the softcore I would never use it. Now I think about it. I'm gonna have it because why not, but I don't use it because why? I already decided that I'm gonna use everything on the single player softcore. That's a decent defense too. I should probably do that first. Elemental Wisdom is elemental resist spells and also duration, but well, duration comes, so attack speed is more than enough. I want to have like 10 point into that. Can I enter? Chef.
Good to see you.
Anyways, let's just chill out a bit more. That should be fine. I don't think there's anything else special that I have to do. Wait, that's not the right place. I actually wish to go for the different one. Because this character want to go for Tron Afla first. Okay, I need to change my mind into the Tron Afla state where, you know, 1, I am weak, not love character anymore. And 2, this character is... I have to move all the time because this is Tron Afla. This place actually is scary now. I saw Arcane Shadow, unfortunate. I'm gonna open portal because I can die. Sunder. Okay, shots. Fall. I think fall is useful one. I could be wrong. How do I have 6,000 now? I know I have only 6,600. Like, I know I have only 6,000 with a character who was doing God Tower. And that character didn't have as much gear as me too. So something is wrong. I don't know which is giving. Probably Amulet actually. Isn't there Amulet that has like 300 life I'm equipping? I think that's what's happened. Yeah, definitely some nightmare happening. Need to escape. Thing is, if you are confident and then willing to commit to it, it actually is not as scary. Somehow. Can you stop doing the other side? I have to do a couple of those to get the 515 and hopefully do stuff as well as Ascaris Colo actually. Yeah, nothing is doing great. Yeah, this is the reason why I have 600 more life than when I was doing other things. Today is a chilling day, and I'm gonna chill in the way I know how to do it. Which could mean leveling the character needs to be leveled, which could be something else, I don't know. Also, after this, I'm gonna start using the item from my shared stash, runes. Not necessarily P-gems, I do not have as much P-gems as I hoped I have. So that one was like, not really make sense. But the runes make sense because it's annoying. And very not hard at all to get the extra things anyways. Ascar is nice. Open the portal, because I don't want to die, but if I die, I want to come back. As long as you're walking through it, like, it's kind of fine, I guess. If you're standing still, this is a big issue. That should be everything. I'm attacking from the long direction, so I was so careful of watching out for her. But well, worked. Next level is 120. I'm not gonna do the most of the quest because, well, even if I do, I'm not gonna, you know, try too hard. Or I have to do it again later anyway, so it makes not too much sense to go for that now. Vex and Ghoul is nice. I don't know why I'm not drinking the potion when I should be doing it. Decent number of Daskaris. I'm happy with that. Next. What was the skill plan with this guy again? Ancient Plot? Yeah, I guess. Oh wait, that was not meant to fiber. 4-4. Just piling up trash. Unfortunately, I can do much about it. I can really not do much about it. Oh yeah. Opening map at the Tran Napla is such a painful experience. I really hate it. I don't like this. If you're a summon build or like, you know, you have any kind of elastic attack that can kill the enemies, you should delay the picking up items so long time. Because you really die because of that. I just can't emphasize enough how risky it is to try to pick out the item here. I might do Nemesis, I don't know. Okay, I probably don't want to do it. One Nemesis is already about enough. I'm not gonna do two. Mainly because of luck. I can at least do one of that, I guess. That's true. I should be able to at least do the one weather control, because weather control shouldn't be neither impossible as to lock that up. Lock me up from it, and I'm expected to do it more than once anyways. I don't know if I want to do cover access. That really changes a lot in terms of the difficulty afterwards. Life after each kill, especially with just 6,000 life and I have 150 or something like that. It's such a strong defensive layer. I love this. Oh. Yeah, do that better control bounce or twice, I guess. This character can at least do that much. Oh yeah, this one needs to be oiled.
Good day.
No attack rating. Ancient Blood. Crop seems okay. I guess I can technically try that garbage, even though I know I shouldn't. And quite frankly, I shouldn't. It's such a lie. I probably even couldn't. Like, I have to die like 10 times to do the Kingdom of Shadows. But well, I can give a couple of shots as this is softcore. If it's hardcore, I won't go there because that's ridiculous. I have to show the actual Barbarian part, I'm sure, if I go for the Nemesis, so I really don't have a choice, but I don't really see a reason to do it now. Visual is not there. $90k defense sucks, but I'm not worried about it.
You have a dangerous death.
What? Can you name lock? Can you name lock? How hard is it to name lock? Why are you not getting any hit? That made no sense. That was so directly on your body and then you didn't get hit. Makes no sense. annoying fight, but yeah, 90k defense is high enough for this, I guess. Yeah, it's 37%.
Great sorrow and misery.
Okay, fast try. My plan was to do it on the actual Bob stream, but whatever. I'm not gonna do the Nemesis because I have to do it multiple times and it's annoying. If that's the case. I can do Umbaru because Umbaru is like Umbaru. I have to do later anyways, then like... If I can get like 20 scrolls, that would be amazing. Cropsim with death is fine. We don't care about the spell damage as well. What was that damage? Since when is Cropsim that fragile? Since when is Cropsim that fragile? It didn't take effort of any kind to beat that. I'm gonna do it, but just because I want to do it, and also I'm not expecting win. Unsurprisingly, I'm not expecting win. I would be shocked if I succeed. I have only 7,000 life. I have barely any poison resistances. I have some life regen to counteract that. I have pretty much max physical resist. That at least is a plus. And also this is a single player, so I can really try it if I want to. But in practice, I shouldn't push the luck, in hardcore at least. And well, it's just way better way. So many better characters who can do it fine. And I don't have to risk my character for that. Yeah, that's like that. Nothing else was expected. I survived far too long, to be fair. I was not expecting to survive even half that length. That was so surprising. What else inside of 120 I wanna do? I wanna do nothing of that. Give me a moment. Oh wait, why is this still there? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Today's a chill day. Mistake is all forgiven. That's what chill means. Chill means I'm not gonna bother about making mistake and not gonna talk about how dumb that was. Chill means I'm gonna do what I want to do. And nobody complains on me about stream quality, accuracy of information. I mean, I guess accuracy of information can be a problem. Nobody's gonna complain about chilling me. Malfile. Yeah, over here. I'm gonna shut you up. That was for Warmonger and nothing else. Mind break. Nice. Where's the guy? I'm not sure where's the assassin. Rimpel laser is there, so that should mean that in that general direction, because Rimpel laser only hit the wall. Well, that was wrong by a lot. Okay. Bye. That was fast. This character kills assassin in the speed of sound. Still, she can kill me, especially with stacked either singularity, which is less threatening for us, but still can kill me if I'm dumb, or limpet laser stacked, which also can kill me if I'm dumb. Let's be honest, dumbness is your reason to die, no matter how you do it. Okay, yeah, there was too many enemies. That's my bad. Actually, I didn't successfully place the Hydra. That's my bad. That's the reason of death, not my dumbness. If Hydra is there, I wouldn't die that fast. I know that much. No criticizing today though, cause I want to just have fun. And I haven't done that for quite a while, to be fair. My technique is mediocre to low right now, especially against Bobos. On top of that, this is zero avoid character who really dies fast against Bobos. One of the thing about any spell bosses is that the avoid is huge. After watching Trapsin just casually tanking so much stuff, avoid is everything. Oh wait, this face grip is a thing that I should be picking up. I'm not sure about the bow though. Where's Beast Race Grip? Top? Here you are. What's the Beast Race good roll? That is a Arcane Source set, so yeah. No reason not to take that. Nothing is a roll. So Corruption immediately. Corruption is there, potentially even the other things is on the line too, like you know, lottery for example. Yeah, I have no reason to teleport over. That just is not even faster. I have a low enemy here anyways. No joke, Malphite is just annoying. The call now. I'm gonna just run away from that. That should be fine distance. Unless there is Phobos and I have to run that back first, in which case I can die. But otherwise, everything should be fine there. I don't know why I'm gonna run that distance though. Uh-oh. There's actually Phobos. Yeah. Okay, let's just talk to our, like, listen to our own advice and then say, okay, you guys need to go. There was Phobos, and Phobos is annoying. If you don't properly deal with it, Phobos is annoying. I'm not sure where last guy is. Come over here. And goodbye. Ready? Oh, Neclo, hi. Bye. Eagle Eye? Was that split arrow thingy? Oh, that's the bottom. Wasn't expecting that, to be honest. Also, really low defense doesn't help because Phobos will try to open a lot of things on me. He has some kind of on-cast attack that does give me a... I think they'll Swirly of something like Abyss. I don't know about name, to be honest. It's an on-cast, on-attack, or the... on... some kind of on-striking or on-media attack proc. So having low defense actually matters to... well, reduce survivability. Annoying, but whatever. Too many items, I'm gonna clean it up. Mind Break should be kept. You know what? What's the lottery recipe for this? Either of a vanity, okay? I can do that.
Not in town.
Might as well try a bit. Though I'm not sure if lottery is better than the thing.
Free me from my imprisonment, and your reward will be more than you can imagine.
I think that was so low on damage that they couldn't really damage me. That happens. Nah. Then nah. This race grip is one of the items that I want to get the good ones. That's a common ones. That's a die. Scarab is Scarab. tier 7 navigator stat. I placed that in a very bad place, so that's kind of annoying. Goblin Glee is the one of the most overrated skill, but at the same time, can't deny that it's nice skill. Let's slowly walk forward. Let's be careful not to die on this situation, cause I'm actually scared a lot. Okay, that was bad. Oh, good shit. I'm like, is that plate about the Doom Crowd spine or something? But that doesn't look like it. I was confused. That was my IED bar filter setting doing bad thing. Or the confusing thing. Not bad, boss. It just confused me. As long as Hydra is there, I'm not worried about death. Is there anybody here? Kinda, yeah. Hi, Dream Fragment 3. I don't need you, but sure. Lovetbex, Brahma, not great. Sometimes set is still very good, like legendary armor is sometimes very good still. Not like best in slot anymore, I think. Angelic really pushed everything out of the window. Where's the guy? I think it's here. No? Oh, there you are. You can kinda spam it and force through it. That's what I did it. There, or try to do, because his target system he doesn't kill as fast, and then his target system does make it doable. He just target the nearest enemy to him, so not too bad. Mask. I believe Lab really has like one of the highest amount of like unique drop speed. Other than the box obviously, or the Skosglen, I don't know about that to be honest. I feel like I see way more SSUs here than the SSUs here than the other places. But could be biased, could be wrong. I got tier 8, right? That needs to be saved. Did I melt the mine? No, I used the mountain break. That's fine. No. I placed the mind break in the stash, I'm sure. That's fine. That's fine. I panicked, yes, but that's fine. Assassin as a caster uses that clause specifically. Asmo? Where is Asmo? Asmo can be rather scary. I don't want to deal with it, to be honest. If possible. And well, thankfully, almost 90% of the time, it's completely unnecessary to deal with Asmodan. So I'm not gonna bother killing it. I might actually though. Oh, such a two. Nice. They kill fast, I kill fast. 225-15. Which one is that? Okay, that's the right one. God, softcore is fun in the sense that like you can do so much reckless thing and get away with it. You can just goop around a lot more, it's just so much fun, to be honest. Hardcore is not for everyone, and I really don't, I'm not that much of a hardcore enjoyer myself, so. It's still fun, but very stressful. And I often have like some kind of sleep issue like or something, and then it really pushes it like danger up, which makes the whole thing even worse. Where's the guy? Over here. Quite easy. One of the easiest anomaly, to be fair. You have so much resource to fight just fine, so you shouldn't have any problem fighting against anomaly. Then I guess the Phobos is a complete nightmare. I wanted to ask Ella if he can tank the Judgment Day just fine, but I just probably don't think he's gonna do it. And I don't want to kill his character for no reason. So I'm gonna just keep that thought in my mind. Yeah, Titan's fun though. But I think I want to keep that just out of the way. I think I'm gonna keep those inside of here as well. Might as well. I need the upgrade, so 2 oil block. These are very common ones. It's not trophy sets. So I'm gonna just use oil block instead of greater luck. No point. I think I want slightly more than that for the T10. like my way of chilling in the game is doing love, but I guess you hit the point, then you hit the point. Yeah, thank you. I wanted you to be here, not like wherever you are there. Why are you running even? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because I don't have a defense. Actually, it kinda matters. But did I kill an anomaly or something? There's no way there was an anomaly. They don't die that fast. It doesn't take even a minute, but they don't die that fast. Oh, I forgot to take mess again. Whatever, there's not much I can do. Too late by like 2 hours. Phobos coming. Actually, I'm not sure if Phobos is below or over there. Oh. Got unlucky. That was just unlucky. Is this 1 or 2? I think I got hit by 3 of them. There's nothing I can do about that, because actually I must make sure that this is right setup actually. That makes sense. I forgot. I'm like, that doesn't look right. I forgot. That was... Okay, that was my bot. I shouldn't die that fast. I sort of hand was meant to completely contain on its own. That's my bot. Yeah, resist was on the armor. I didn't remember that. Let's level this guy up and then finish the stream. What's the level? 67 should be like the level at the start of Act 3, right? Yeah, full fire setup might actually be really fast for the leveling. Might be able to even do that. No? Sure. I'm not sure about like how good time warp is in terms of the distance. I know like mechanically it's 20 years, but how much is 20 years capable of? I don't know. I mean, I do not think that you can actually teleport through, even if it is on the vanilla game. That was one of them that probably not gonna be teleported through, so I guess that's fair. Oh, I forgot about that. Also, I forgot about you, Ida. Goodbye, Sazak.
Perhaps I could trade this for something more valuable.
Okay, if you go for full fire, it's so good. Against the boss, I can get the additional pierce too, which is nice. Even without it, I have already like decent number from the gear. I'm gonna put like 10 points into here. I don't know if I can finish like Act 5 with this stream. No, I do care about that, to be fair. I don't care about that. This is just literally whimsical idea. The fact that this is clearing this confidently at this point is just a miracle. Great match to get like one more level. Look at how strong it is. $82. I don't have to go through the K3K. That's great, but I already have high enough defense. I do not believe I'm gonna need that. But sure. I like innate elemental damage weapons. I like when you try to do the, you know, very weird build like what I'm doing now. And somehow it feels great, even at the leveling section, and probably not gonna last for long. I like these moments where, you know, you are doing something very weird and it's working. I don't think it does even override anything there. Whoops. I don't know what's the weapon or the armor of choice. I don't know why I picked anything when I didn't pick what I should have picked. I should get the mind backs because those two are really high and like really useful on low times. Wait, that's over there. Wasn't paying attention. I know this is gonna struggle a lot as I go through. But yeah, the fact that I have 0 complaints right now is such a surprise to me. I can't override anything with that idiot.
Shall pierce the heart of evil.
Wrong skill order. Is it worth it? I don't know, but without that active, I got lower skill level, which means that I cannot replace the buff with higher skill level unless I use this. I'm so shocked though. This feels great. And that's unusual. And like sure, I'm using like some weird gears to make it better. Actually, I think at this point it actually started to drop a bit. I can't take the consecration because that will lower the damage of the fortifier. So I'm gonna go for Spark of Hope probably. It's not bad to have 15 to 60 point early, and even more later. Supers, top, bottom left. Well, you can't ascend anything, man. I don't know if we want to get any point into the specialization. I mean, I guess it's like 6% innate elemental damage, 6% PS if I chose to do that. And that's it. Which is very minor in the grand scheme of things. I'm buffing too much. I need to stop buffing that much. I'm doing like 5 times more than necessary. That must stop. Trap, guys. Only thing that must be buffed as often as I'm doing is this. Let's cover this. Probably outside has one more then. I told you. I want to melt this before I forget.
Hello. May the Black Book deliver us from evil. I can't.
Did I not talk to the Kane? Whoops. Don't have to fight. I kind of want to fight actually. Cause those guys are still experienced. I don't know if that still hurts me, but I'm not that high on the defense yet. Only thing I have extra from like normal amount is that I have the essence of time, and that's really it. So I don't want to go too far. Will suck. I'd probably want to get more into the elemental wisdom. Actually, specialization gives the 20% PS off of the thing. That might not be a bad idea. Oh, that's over there. Bye. I probably shouldn't have picked that up. I don't need to. And also, it's literally 1 gold anyways. It's not even expensive. Yeah, I want slightly more experience because, yeah, level 90 is a threshold that I'm willing to hit. Oh wait, but what am I doing?
It is good to see. Hello.
I wish I can use the Super Beast, man. Oh well, this is not a bad skill either, so that's not the worst thing in the world. Really weird that the only thing that's available for us in terms of the, you know, innate elemental damage weapon is the 200 battle axe, which never been useful. Is it strong? No. Is it great? No. Why is it here? I don't know. Does it need buff? Yes, it does. What can I even use? Like, down and that's it? Yes, the adjudicator is option, but the adjudicator, it doesn't even push too far anyways. Since 200 weapon, I'm expecting like 20k fire damage from this alone. And the adjudicator's annoying. I'm about best leveling is so nice. And because we have so much cast speed thanks to the Scroll of Death, as well as the Spark of Hope, it's such a fun one. Yeah, this is definitely like extremely comfortable leveling. That's what I was prepared for or expecting in any way. Huh? Where are you? Oh dear. Well, you are in for surprise when you just wake up from your stupid slumber to make you, you know, forget about the situation that you're in dire danger and have to act fast. You just petrified yourself to and essentially cast Astron and then say, you know, when you wake up, a lot of light has rained up on you and cleansing you to you're in for surprise, yeah? Well. $95. Yeah, this is doing great, and I am speechless of how like this build can be good. Oh, that's just slow. I'm like, why is it slow on the attack speed? That's just slow. I'm dumb. How much more? Give me a moment. $95 is nice. And also the fact that I can just skip everything if I am slightly over leveled is also nice. Actually, I don't have to bother about that. Just have to kill Graver. Dragon's Blessing, only thing that I need. I'm not gonna kill anything because I really don't need to overlevel myself. Well, maybe Shank, because why not? That's still a quest, so... I don't need it, but I want to do it. It definitely hurts my brain to see them up. Oh god. I'm bad at the map itself, man. Now I think about it, I'm kind of shocked like how good those maps are. Like, a lot of games says like, okay, map needs to be they don't say map is a map, like real life map, where, you know, you just have to guess your place from like what you can see and where you must be. And that. But no on the Diablo 2, and this is old game. I'm kinda shocked. I mean, it's not surprising by much, but actually I don't even have to get Divine Operation because I have time warp. Whoops. That was muscle memory. Oh wait, I'm too high on level. Make sure I have a thing, and that's done. Now it's 94? That's high number. Hello everyone, can you guys die? Thank you, I appreciate you guys. You know, if you're used to like drinking 2 meds a day, like after the before eating breakfast and then dinner, then like it definitely trips you to have the one more suddenly on top. I definitely forgot like 5 times already. I think it happens last week and I forgot more than 5 times. I'm sure I succeeded once about remembering it, but that's it pretty much. I might actually go for the Wildstone Keep and level there. I don't really see a reason. How in the world 40 mil is clearing as if this is actually a good build? It is not! Remember, I have 400 signet, but I did not do any MO. I did not do any socket other than resistances. I swear you can get like at least 5, if not more, into your sockets to get better damage now. Marlon's a keep. I might go for Marlon instead of other. I'm not sure, but I think that makes sense because that's an extra life, which means attack rating. Extra dexterity, which also means kind of attack rating. How are you doing that much damage and how? I mean, how are you doing that much damage? You shouldn't be able to do any of those damage. I think I was on the run for whatever reason. That's the only thing I can think of as to why in the world that's doing that much damage. Extra experience is fine, but not necessary because, you know. Why? Defense is not gonna be Barbarian, but Barbarian is just monster, so... Actually, our defense is gonna be really low. That's annoying. We don't even use Space Breaker or the Alchemical... no. What's the name of that item? I actually don't remember anymore. Yeah, I'm not doing much more damage than I will be doing. I'm 100% certain. Attack rating is nightmare. Needs to be fixed. Not even funny. I mean, it's funny, but in not a good way. Yeah, we started to have some issue against enemies. Unfortunate, but that's how it is. fair? Or you? Goodbye to Colonzo. Hug the enemy. And just stuck with a divine. Sagurash needs to die first. Goodbye, Lista. Yeah, this is what I expected at this point. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'm gonna be finishing soon. I don't really care too much about this. Today is a chill day, then yeah, I chilled definitely. Didn't try hard, but succeeded on what I wanted to succeed. Get one character to the hell with the help of the time warp. That was it. Great. And well, this build definitely worked fine, which was surprising. That was a fast leveling up to 100 and the end of Nightmare. That was surprising. What I could have done differently is use this. In which case, I think my damage is gonna be way lower now. Not really way lower. There would be a shield on top, which would be added some kind of things like... I don't know what I would be added on that, but Paladin has a low grade shield. With like minus enemy resistances. I could be used like... actually, I might not be able to use any of the other class shield because dexterity requirements. But there's a fortress shield and that can be nice. I don't know about that, to be honest. But yeah. With like how low gear this is actually. Only thing I have that you shouldn't have is the essence of time alone. That gives the most speed, but other than that, like just if this is like 406 characters based on the leveling, then that was fine. I didn't use anything on socket. I didn't use anything on the weapon, anything on the ammo. I just let it be, and then this is the result. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'm finishing it here.